and putting them through our toes, our fingers through our toes, and just warming up in here. So start to shake hands with your toes and stroke around. That would be amazing. Thank you. Oh, no, let's start around this. I'm going to tell what weather's like in Scotland this time of year as they come down the garden. Morning, morning, morning. So we're shaking hands with our toes. Just giving them a good warm up before we get started. Excellent. How did the conference go, Emma? Good, excellent. So fingers to those toes. And give them a wiggle about. Okay. So we can do all sorts of things with our feet here, rather than just putting our fingers through our toes. We can move our whole forefront up and down, forefoot, side to side. We can rock it, and we can just gently muck about with it a bit. Good. Just really get it nice and warm in there before we get started. Once you have comfortably done this side, we are going to swap and do the other side. Same thing, shaking hands with the foot. Now, today's class is completely supine because it's flat out Friday, which I just love. I love the supine ones. I love them all. No, I don't love them all. I don't love the upright kneeling. That has to be my least favorite, and I'm sure you've got a least favorite as well. I like the upright kneeling transition into the quadruped. I love that. Upright, not for me. So when you've got a pose like that, that's like a loaded pose, so we call them loaded poses because we're working against gravity, you can put a different one in instead of that one. So quite often I'll replace that one with a standing pose when I'm doing a routine. Although I do it sometimes, especially when I'm prepping for you guys for class. So I can feel what the flow feels like. So once you have really got into warming up this foot, we are going to do a little bit of pointing and flexing to allow last wee stragglers to arrive before we get started. So today's session is pointing and flexing, keeping your heels on the floor, sitting right up in your sit bones, not slumping like I was, thinking about the alignment of your diaphragm. Good. Today we are going to be moving up one side of the body, so we're going to move up the left side of the body. We're going to get to the top, basically, of the routine, and then we're going to go down the other side of the body till we get to the bottom. So we're going to do like a round robin around our body. Hopefully I'll remember all the poses as we go, so we do the same on both sides. So pointing and flexing just now, Claire, just as you arrive. Excellent. Okay, perfect. And a little bit of rotation. Rotate them round. So the first bit, the first pose that we're going to do is about warming up the rib cage and everything. So I'm going to let you do it in your own time with the breathing. We're just going to do 3 breaths and a slow apnea in the first pose. The first pose we're going to do is lying down on our backs. We're going to find our neutral spine. We're going to stretch our legs nice and long. We're going to have them hip distance apart when you get here. Just take your time getting into the pose. Make sure you find this neutral position with your pelvis. The ribcage nice and heavy on the floor. Dorsiflexing at the ankles. Check in with your feet as well. We still want the alignment. So we still want, quite often when we come to lying down, we might, our feet might angle out towards the sides or angle in the way. We want to make sure our feet are still in line with our knees and our hips. So just have a little check. Okay, so this first pose, we're going to internally rotate our hands into first. We're feeling like we're pressing out through our arms, just very gently. This first pose is very gentle. Relax your face. And you're going to do 3 deep, slow breaths and an apnea here. Again, just in your own time for this one. Good. And once you've done one breath, you're going to move your, once you've done one apnea, you're going to move your hands to your second position, do 3 nice slow breaths and an apnea here. And then you're going to move your hands to your third position and do 3 nice slow breaths and an apnea here. Again, these 3 transitions are in your own time because this is a warm up. And this is where we're hopefully going to end at the end of the session, back with these 3 different breath positions. So legs are long for those people who just arrived, dorsiflexing your feet, hands internally rotated into first. You're going to do 3 nice slow breaths at apnea here, then take your hands to your second, and then to your third. We're just using light tension, because this is the warm-up. You want to feel like your armpits are also drawn down towards your hips. You can also bring your mindfulness to your sacrum, drawing one way, your head the other. Good. And if you want to engage your feet a little bit more, feeling like you're just pressed off the side of a swimming pool wall. Keep your face relaxed, no tension there. Remember, warm-ups are super slow. Rib cage is nice and in contact with the floor. Good. Feeling nice, guys. And when you come to move your hands to your third position, we want to make sure that the back of our ribcage stays on the floor. We want to feel almost like we're reaching from we do want to feel like we're reaching from our feet up towards our hands if possible. Like we've got a string around our feet and a string around our hands, and we're almost pulling them so they're connected together. Once you finish your third one, give your hands a shake out, give your legs a shake out. Good. And then take your legs back down again. So we're going to start moving up our body now. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to cross the left leg over the right leg at the ankle. We're going to take our hands into second position, and we're going to slide our left hand underneath the right one. Both palms together. Both hands together. Palms are both facing away. Bring your hands down towards your pelvis. And we're going to do 3 breaths in apnea here. Now, until we get to the middle of this, we're going to do 3 and 5 for our breathing, and then we're going to extend it to 4 and 8. So 3 and 6 are going to start with. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8. Moving your hands. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. As we exhale, we're going to separate our legs again, separate our hands, and we're going to bring our left leg up towards our knee. So our left foot up towards our knee. The inside of our right knee. Both our feet are dorsiflexed. Good. Internally rotating your hands. We're going to take our right hand up into extension. So into third. Ready to inhale here. Good. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. As we exhale, we're going to take our left leg and we're going to take that foot and we're going to place on the opposite side of our right knee. We want to get our pelvis as neutral as we can. Dorsiflexing the back leg. Good. Then we're going to take our left hand into third and our right hand into first. Nice. The foot that's on the other side of the knee can be flat on the floor or it can be dorsiflexed, depending on which is most comfortable for you. Dorsiflex is better if you can manage it. Ready? If not, don't worry. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. As you exhale, we're going to bring both our legs up into bent leg position, dorsiflexing our feet. We're internally rotating our hands into first. Good. Now, we're working this left side. So as we inhale, we're going to lengthen the left leg and lengthen the left arm. As we exhale, we're going to draw them back. Good. We're going to do 3 of these, and then during our apnea, we're going to extend again. Now, the important thing here is to keep the pelvis as neutral as we can. So we're working from the hip flexors, extending the leg, and we're not dragging the pelvis with us. So it's almost like we've got a really free-flowing leg. That's what's important here. You can slide it along the floor if that makes it easier for you. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can lift the foot up and slide the foot away a little bit off the floor. Okay, are we ready? We're moving on the inhale, remember? So ready to inhale. Extend, 2, 3, and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and lengthen for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. As we exhale, we're going to take that left foot and place it on the right knee. Dorsiflexing. We're going to take the right hand. We're going to bring the left knee over towards the right hand. We're going to place the hand on the knee. So the legs move more towards the center. You're going to place this hand anywhere that's comfortable with the thigh, and you're going to press into the thigh as you press with the thigh into the hand. Great. Then we take the left hand and bring it into third. We're pressing our heel that's on the floor lightly into our marshmallow, opening through our shoulder girdle, pressing out through our arms, ready to inhale. Yeah. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. Exhaling, swapping your hands over. So keeping your leg where it is, swapping your hands over. This time we're going to press away. So we're pressing the thigh away from us, but we're also pressing the thigh into our hands still. So we've still got that kind of double work going on. Okay, other hands in third. Pressing your marshmallows, lengthening your sacrum away from you. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. As we exhale, we're going to keep the knee where it is one last time. Swap our hands over one last time here. Good. Now this time we're going to have options. So the option is, as we do our apnea breath, we've got the option to stretch our leg up into the air, keeping our pelvis neutral as we do so, and making sure our leg is not over here, where it can create a kind of drawing of our rib cage and our pelvis off the floor, but rather above your pelvis. If you can't get it here, you can bend your knee as much as you need to get it here if you want to extend. Okay, let's do it. Hands on your thigh, so right hand's on my left thigh, both feet are dorsiflexed, squeezing my marshmallow. We've got tensioning through the arms. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Option to extend the leg for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here, exhaling, putting the foot back down. Both feet side by side now. Draw them a little bit closer towards your buttocks. Legs are hip distance apart. Hands are flat on the floor. So we're going to do a joint together bridge, and then we're going to work back down the other side. So we're coming into our bridge position. I'll talk you through it. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. As you open your ribs, tilt your pelvis back a little so your lower back comes into the floor. Press your knees over your feet in the front, coming up into your passive bridge position. Holding for another 8, 7. You can dorsiflex your feet if you want to. Bring your hands over the top if you want to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here and exhaling, returning back down. So we're going back down the other side of our body now. So we're going to take our feet a little bit further away again. We're going to take our right leg and place it on our left knee. So the first one is going to be the extension of the leg. We're going to bring the right leg over our body a little bit, keeping our shoulders and our pelvis as neutral as we can. Left hand somewhere on that right knee. Both feet dorsiflexed, the one on the floor squashing that marshmallow. Pressing into the thigh, reaching with the arm, pressing out through the arms. Relax your face. Let's go for it. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Option to extend this leg for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. Exhaling, placing the leg back on the knee, the foot back on the knee, taking the right hand, placing it into the left leg, pressing the leg away, pressing back with the leg into the hand. So we've got this counter movement, left hand into third. Sacrum drawn away from you, face relaxed, ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. As we exhale, swapping our hands back round again, but this time we're taking the extension away. So pressing into the thigh with a hand, lengthening through your sacrum. Good. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause, open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here, exhaling, just give you a little wee shake off because you've been like this for a while. Pull your knees in towards your chest, give your back a little rock through your spine. Perfect. Then we're going to put both our feet back on the floor. They're going to be a 45-degree angle, internally rotating our hands. And for this one, remember we're extending. So extending the right side on the inhale, drawing it back in on the exhale. Remember, we want to feel like we've got this beautiful fluid movement, no jerking, no rocking, just like we're lengthening. Are we ready for it? Yeah? We're back to 3 and 6 for our breathing. Ready to inhale. Extend, 2, 3, back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, 2, 3, back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, 2, 3, and back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause, open your ribs, extend your right side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, bringing it back in. This time we're going to lengthen the left leg. We're going to take the right foot and place it on the opposite side of the left knee. It can be dorsiflex or flat on the floor, whichever is most comfortable for you. Okay, internally rotating our hands, and this time our right hand is in third position and our left hand is in first. Good, so we've got that stretch across that kind of that spiral line. Pressing out through your arms, make sure your ribcage is connected to the floor, your pelvis is neutral. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause, open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. As you exhale, take the right foot heel and place it on the inside of the left knee. Yes, that's right. Yeah, bring it back over your leg, basically. Swap your hands over. So this time the left side's extended, the right side is contracted. Both our feet are dorsiflex, that's engaged, and think about those marshmallows. Ready to inhale here. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Slowly opening your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here, exhaling, taking both your feet back down nice and long, give them a wee shiggle out. Dorsiflexing your feet, hip distance apart. Neutral pelvis, ribcage heavy. Press your heels into your marshmallows. Internally rotating your hands. Lengthen through your spine. You're going to do 3 nice slow breaths here and your apnea. Then move to your second, and then move to your third, and just in your own time again. So we're coming right back to where we were at the beginning. I'd love you to take a really long time. So just whenever you're ready to start. I'd love you to take a really long time of your inhales and your exhales. And try and just really use your whole breath pause, that whole apnea, to open your rib cage. So we want it to be a beautiful, smooth movement, no jerking anywhere. Good. As you're doing this, think about your face being super relaxed. The legs are just fully extended. Everything at your own pace. Just be aware of your sacrum drawing towards your feet, your head drawing towards the opposite wall. Be aware of your rib cage on the floor. Be aware of using your whole rib cage here, both the breathing and the apnea. Good. Keep that light tension in your arms, as if you're just pressing out like you've got a hula hoop on the other side of your arms. You're just pressing out through your hula hoop. You want to really feel that your eyes are looking up towards the ceiling, so we get the stretch of the posterior chain. These look nice, guys. You want to feel that subtle engagement of the feet by thinking about it's as if you've just pressed yourself away from a wall and in a swimming pool. So you just pushed off. You're about that moment just as you're pushing off from the swimming pool wall. You glide out into the ocean or the pool. And when you bring yourself to your third position, you're making sure that the back of your rib cage is on the floor. We want to feel here as well that we're reaching almost from our feet, as if we've got an elastic band around each of our feet that attaches to our hands. We're drawing our hands away from our feet. So there's a real feel of stretch coming from the bottom of our feet up. Look how many more cues I can fit in when I'm not counting. Once you finish that one, and when you're done, so take your time. This is all about your own time just now. We're going to bring our knees in towards our chest and give ourselves a rock from side to side. And then we're going to do some nice, beautiful red light, green light breathing, which speaks to our body's reflexes and our nervous system to finish today. Good. Excellent. Nice hold, Teresa. Nice hold down. It's a nice hold, guys. So just bring your knees in, give it a good hug. Give yourself a rock from side to side, and then we're going to place our feet on the floor. So the movement pattern that we're doing, we've done loads. So just a little bit of our chat about it before we start. You're going to make sure your feet stay nice and evenly weighted. We're not using our feet to rock our pelvis. So as we inhale, we're going to draw our pelvis forward. So our back will arch off the floor as our pubic bone goes down towards the floor. So this is our green light reflex. As we exhale, we're going to tuck our tailbone under and our lower back will come towards the floor. We're posteriorly tilting our pelvis, and this is our red reflex. So we've got these two reflexes that are primal reflexes. So we're talking to them, but also our nervous system. So we're going to do 3 of these. And at the end of the third one, we're going to come back to a neutral position, and we're just going to pause and do nothing at all. No apnea, nothing. Just sitting in that space between breaths. Okay, let's do it. So ready to inhale. Taking your first inhale in. As you inhale, you're going to slowly arch your back as your pelvis draws into an anterior tilt. When you start your exhale, you're going to exhale, tucking your tailbone under, feeling that movement in your pelvis, keeping your feet evenly weighted on the floor. Then you're going to come for your second inhale. As you inhale, you're arching your back, really using your pelvis to create this movement. Your exhale, when you're ready for it, you're going to start tucking your tailbone under, rolling through your pelvis. Good. Keep your face relaxed. As you exhale, you're going to come back into your beautiful arch, tilting your pelvis forward. This is your last one. Exhaling, tucking yourself under. And then inhale, coming to your arch again. I've got so much into my counting. And then after this arch and this inhalation, you're going to come back to your neutral position and just pause, relax your face, relax your feet if there's any tension there, relax every part of your body, and just be in this space between breaths. Excellent. Well done, everybody. I hope my weird not counting thing there worked for everyone. So roll onto your side, coming up to sitting position. Super well done, everybody, today. I hope you enjoyed that. Just to be worried about Monday, I am not here on Monday because I've got to go for this MRI thing to hopefully sort my knee, so I can go back to being a nutty runner, which I might not do because I might wreck the other knee. So there's no classes on Monday in the morning.
but I am tagging someone to the end, and I'm going to do a couple more evening classes at the end of the session, I think, as well, but also a couple more morning classes, just to give you a kind of ta-da, it's a summer thing at the end of this block, as a treat. Not here Monday, back Tuesday, then Wednesday, and then I'm away. But I'm going to send you out, so everybody, the new people, you get 10 minutes a day sent into your inbox, so you can keep practicing while I'm not here. All good. Okay, I'll see you all. Have a great weekend. Any questions? Is everybody